Hi, this is Scott
And Tina.
from iHeart Disney.
Today we are going to be discussing the Walt Disney World Magic Bands, which are only available at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. They are not available in Disneyland yet. I don't know if they're going to be... I'm not even sure why they don't offer it in Disneyland.
I don't know either.
Which...
It's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird, but neither of us really... We've never been to Disneyland and actually have no desire to go to Disneyland. We've seen lots of videos of Disneyland, and I think we're just spoiled from
going to
Disney
Walt Disney World.
So the experience is a lot different. So, when you book your vacation through Walt Disney World, either by telephone or you can go on their website, you're going to have the option, if you book in advance, to customize your magic bands. And basically what your magic band is this magical...
It's everything in one.
It's everything in one. Because first you get to choose your colors, which come in like there's 7 standard colors this comes in.
Right.
Which is
red, green, blue, pink,
orange,
yellow, and gray.
Yeah. And purple, my favorite color, is not a standard color yet, but Disney it is available for purchase, which we'll discuss a little bit later about purchasing magic bands, because these are actually free when you book your vacation. So, but you do get to choose your color, and they're going to come in a box, and I had both of these in the box just to show you, because this is our red and green. This is when we went last Christmas, so of course we chose the red and green.
Christmas colors.
Yes. So they're going to come in your box. You're going to receive these at your home in a nice sturdy box. And when you open them, and we only have 2, so if you have a family, all of your family is going to be in here. If you have a large family, you may get more than one box. But it's just Scott and I, so we get 1 box. But what's nice is they'll put your names here so you know exactly which one is which. But in the event that you forget what color you chose, they also put your name inside of the band. So that way, if you do have a large family, or if one is lost, or for whatever reason you get mixed up, you're going to always know.
Yeah. While you have that out, why don't you discuss how it's what you learned today about the adjustability?
Oh, so I always knew that this was a one-size-fits-all band, but I always thought that for kids they had a different band for children. And what I found out today, which is interesting, this is actually a 2-in-1 band. And I'm not going to break mine apart because Scott and I collect ours. We keep them as basically souvenirs, and we're like the colors.
Plus, once you break it apart, you cannot put it back together.
Put it back together. But it actually, if you can see here, it actually breaks away. So this actually comes out of the outer gray band and becomes a separate, smaller band that's going to fit somebody with a smaller wrist or a child. These are waterproof, which is great because it rains in Florida.
Well, you can go swim with them.
You go at some of the rides, you may get wet, and you can actually swim with them.
Shower, whatever.
Right. So the great thing about these are they're pretty comfortable.
They're not bad.
They're made out of a rubber, soft material. The only part that's hard is this, which is actually an RFID reader, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But now Disney recommends wearing it on the dominant hand. Now Scott actually has his on his left hand so that he can show you how it fits. But Disney actually recommends wearing it on the dominant hand, and the reason is that they've shown that it's easier to align the Mickeys, because when you're entering the park or you're making a purchase, you're going to be aligning the Mickey to Mickey, basically ear to ear.
Ear to ear, yeah.
So if you're right-handed and you're going in the park, you're going to be going into a right lane and you're going to be tapping your Mickey to the Mickey there.
See, now the reason I wear mine, and 2 reasons I wear mine on my left hand, and I never knew that fact until like 2 minutes ago, because Tina's awesome. But I always wear this. This is from my granddaughter. She gave it to me, and it never comes off my wrist. So 2 things on this wrist would not be comfortable. Plus, I'm a right-handed person, and I've always wore my watch on my left hand, so it's more comfortable on my left.
It just feels more natural.
Yeah, it feels more natural.
So you can wear them on either hand, but Disney actually does recommend wearing it on your dominant hand. Now, what makes the Magic Band so magical?
Sorry.
Well, gone are the days of carrying cash and credit cards and park
about the
tickets.
Just
And
gone
the
are the
nights.
days.
Days and nights and park tickets and your fast passes, because when you customize these, you're going to go on the My Disney Experience app,
Correct.
which Scott's it very clever with. I'm not so technically
Tech savvy.
I am, yes, I am technically challenged sometimes, so I let Scott handle all that. But you actually get to choose your fast passes in advance. You get to choose 3 prior to the start of your vacation, which will be stored on here.
For each day.
Right, for each day. You can change them later, and then you use your 3 up, and then you can also go to, Disney has Fast Pass kiosk set up where you can get additional Fast Passes also linked to your Magic Band.
Right, but actually once you use your 3, they have changed in My Disney Experience app now. You can actually put your next one on.
Right.
When we go through the My Disney Experience app, we'll discuss more on how to manipulate your Fast Pass Plus experience, because there is some tricks behind the scenes that you need to do. But today we're focusing on the Magic Bands.
Colors.
Pink and blue.
Pink and blue.
That's how it was so easy for me to know red, green, pink, and blue, because Tina had them sitting right here for us.
So, in addition, now, Disney also, you can purchase Magic Bands, different ones, like there's other colors that don't come standard. So if you wanted a different color, like the next time we go, I want a purple one, you have that option to purchase. They're $12.95, I believe. And then also for people who do not stay on Disney property, they can now purchase a Magic Band and they can link their park admission pass. You cannot link your credit card and all the other benefits of staying on property, but you can at least still purchase the Magic Band, which helps you, in the park.
And Tina did mention staying on the property. In another vlog, we'll cover all the benefits
yes.
of staying on the property.
Yes, I was never a believer. I always was looking for shortcuts to save money, and
it's not really worth it. You don't really save that much money when you get down to it.
Right, and the benefits just are far
exceed.
Yes,
yeah. Makes it a true vacation.
Right. So you can also get, now not only is this the little dots here, this is so that you can adjust your band to fit. You can change it, but Disney actually has little pop-in things. Like you can get a Minnie Mouse or Donald Duck.
Haunted Mansion. Anything you can think of, really.
So you can truly customize your band. So that's just pretty neat. But now
there is more expensive bands you can buy that, like Tina is holding here, like the blue part here would be Sorcerer Mickey or Minnie Mouse or her colors, and
like pink polka dots.
Right, pink polka dots like that. So now I'm not sure what they are. They're like $16.95.
I'm not sure.
Depending on what they are.
To me, they're affordable.
Yeah, they're affordable. You can find them at Downtown Disney. Now, we find it affordable. We only got 2 of us. You got a family of 5 and they're $20 a piece.
Go with the free ones.
Yeah, exactly.
But now, so this is why I say it's magical, because without this, you're going to carry a room key, you're going to carry your park ticket, you're going to carry your fast pass, you're going to carry cash or a credit card. And I don't like to carry cash. I'm always afraid I'm going to drop it or lose it. So this is just incredible, because Disney has eliminated the need for you to carry it. Now, I do recommend still carrying a government-issued ID with you, along with your Magic Band, just in case you did have any problems with the Magic Band.
And if you lose it, excuse me, it's not a big deal. As long as you can either get on My Disney Experience app and cancel it quickly, or deactivate it. I'm sorry, not cancel it. Deactivate it quickly, and if you don't feel comfortable that you're doing it yourself, you can get a cast member and they'll do it for you. Another nice feature about them, because you have to set up a PIN number, and you set that up at the front desk. Now, you know, with all the you know, all the, what's the word I'm looking for, honey?
I'm not sure.
About, like, you want to change your PIN more often because
for security issues.
Security issues. For fraud. You know, somebody sees your PIN number and they get your Magic Band, somehow they can use it. You can actually go on My Disney Experience and change it, I think, every single day if you wanted to.
Probably more often than that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure, but
and
that's a little extreme if you ask me. I mean, then it's too many numbers for me.
Right. I would only be concerned if this actually came off my wrist.
Right.
Because unless it comes off your wrist, even if they see your PIN, them having your PIN, it's not going to do anything. So back to this hard part. Now, this part of the Magic Band is hard, and this actually contains an RFID reader. Some people are funny about that because they feel that they don't want Disney having their personal information.
Big Brother's watching.
Yeah, like
Actually,
because you can link your credit card, so it has your information.
Well, actually, it doesn't have any of your personal information in the band itself. It's all encrypted at Disney on Disney property.
Oh yeah, Disney is huge on your privacy and security. So, but what's great about this is where I think it's amazing is Disney can actually collect data from the Magic Bands. They can say, on this day you rode this park or this ride in this park at this time, or you made a purchase at this store at this time. They can actually track people's buying habits, their riding habits, where they're going in the park when they first arrive. And to me, that just goes to show how Disney is constantly looking for ways to improve the guest experience, because having that data, they're going to be able to continuously make changes to the parks to make it a...
Right. Well, and not only that, you'd also have, they may see that, hey, on Tuesdays is a heavy shopping day. We need to staff more cast members in such and such a store.
Right.
So
it helps them with their employees.
Their employees,
cast members,
their cast members. Now, if you don't want to use the RFID bracelet, they still do offer a card with the same benefits, but it does not have what they call long-range radio frequency, and that's how they kind of track the people throughout the park and the crowd. The amount of crowd is in an area. So.
Right. Plus, just to me, the big bonus is not having to carry cash, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Or a credit card. So to make a purchase by just tapping my wrist
is way more secure than carrying your credit card.
Right. And the convenience. And then also being able to select your fast passes before you come and not have to worry about losing a paper ticket.
Right.
I mean, let's face it, the park tickets are not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would do if we lost one, and then the trouble you have to go through probably, to get it all worked out. So this eliminates everything.
Yeah.
Gets you on rides faster, eliminates the need for you to carry cash or credit cards, acts as your room key. Basically,
That's your everything.
Disney, you did it again.
Yeah, exactly.
So
now they did, one thing I will tell you, what's funny is, your new credit cards now have the little chip in them. That's actually an RFID reader,
basically
which is exactly the same thing.
So
sooner or later, I'm thinking that we'll all be able to wear
a Magic Band.
Magic Bands and all over.
Actually, I don't know though, because Disney has, I think when I was reading, I think Disney has over 10 patents.
Wow.
Regarding the Magic Band. Because you'll see, like, now they have the Fitbits. There's so many things that are out, that resemble the Magic Band, and I'm sure other parks, amusement parks, are going to try it. So, Disney was smart.
They put a ton of money into it. I mean, they put $1 billion into the entire My Disney Experience program. Magic Bands are only part of that, but...
Right. So, if you're planning your Disney vacation, we definitely recommend you stay on Disney property. This is just one of the perks, which in another one of our vlogs we'll discuss more perks of staying on Disney property. But this right here is a magical thing. So,
AKA the Magic Band.
Until next time, it's time for some Disney love.
Bye. Have a great night.